Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan and I'm obsessed with all things luxury, beauty, and skincare related. And in today's video, I have decided that I want to name the top 5 times I was bullied for being too bougie. So let's get right into it. Number 1 on my list will always go down in history. I'm 34 years old, and then when I was in the 8th grade, Ugg boots really weren't like as common as they are now. It was very, very much like clogs, low-rise jeans, and like flare bottoms or bell bottoms and boot cut. And the idea of tucking boots, your jeans into boots, was just not a thing back then. So, we would wear I'm wrong. When the Ugg boots first hit the scene, it was like Sarah Jessica Parker was wearing them, Pamela Anderson was wearing them on the beach, Kim Cattrall was wearing them, and they were all over the magazines for these wow. They were all over the magazines for their just uniqueness. A lot of the magazines would say, you know, like they were ugly boots, but all the biggest stars at the time were saying they're the most comfortable things, and like everybody wanted Ugg boots at the time. They were looked at as like fashionable, actually, back in the day. Not now, but they're comfy. So what happened was, that year for Christmas, nobody can get their hands on a pair of Ugg boots. I mean, they were being sold on eBay for like, I don't even think you could even buy them for really expensive on eBay because they were just sold out, right? Well, they were also like $200, and like back then, that was a lot of money, especially for an 8th grader. And you have to understand, like when I was in the 8th grade, like we didn't have social media showing us Chanel all the time. We didn't have, all we had was Us magazine and like, you know what I mean? Okay magazine, that's all we had. Needless to say, I opened up my gifts on Christmas morning and my Ugg boots were there. My mother went to some local shoe store that they ordered these Ugg boots because originally it was like a sheepskin company that sold, you know, just shearling boots and sheepskin boots, and it was more of like a working boot. So they're not a fashion statement. So my random little sneaker store in my hometown had these boots by chance, and my mom just picked them up because you have to realize in New York City, they were just, you couldn't even touch them. You know what I mean? The bigger metropolitan areas, you couldn't touch them. But my little town of Plains had the boots. So I got the boots for Christmas and I wore them with a mini skirt because, you know, Britney Spears and all that was still iconic and everything, and Toxic was just released, and it was just a different time. So I straight up thought I was like, the boots were everything. I put on my best outfit with them and I wore them to school. And junior high, that was tough times for me. And literally everybody was making fun of my boots, like bad, like they're the ugliest boots you've ever seen. Who does she think she is? Ew, they're gross. I tried explaining to people, no, you guys, this is like a new thing. Like Sarah Jessica Parker wears them, but like no one really got it because we were all just kids. And yeah, kids are vicious. I literally was made fun of. I did not want to wear the boots to school anymore because I was sick and tired of being made fun of. My mother was like, oh, hell no. You are going back into that school. You are wearing these boots. They were very expensive, and you're gonna march right back in there and you're gonna keep wearing these boots. Needless to say, I didn't get beat up, but by the next year, everybody had a pair of Ugg boots in that school, and they were a very common shoe accessory. And I really took one for the team for Ugg boots, and honestly, it will go down in history as just a wild time in my life. Buying expensive, oh yeah, so I get made fun of, obviously, for buying expensive face creams, buying expensive skincare. I have family members that like straight up like don't like me. Like they're like mad. Like people get offended when you want to invest in like not common things like skincare. I would just say that for me, I definitely get a lot of comments for being so bougie when it comes to my skincare routines. You know, you do have a lot of the drugstore heroes, you know, saying, luxury skincare isn't a thing. Like you should be wearing like CeraVe and you should be, what is it, L'Oreal or whatever. And wait, CeraVe's a big one and Cetaphil's a big one. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, I get bullied for being too bougie with my skincare routines. Yeah, I get a lot of comments. You know, obviously the best one is, I would never spend that for face cream. That's ridiculous. Like, you know, and then I'm always just like, It's not really that, it's not that good, Morgan. It's not really that good. Like, you know, you could get the same effect. Like, what about other people and their feelings? And what about this? What about that? And my only response to that is, everybody has a thing. Everybody will drop racks on something that they truly value. They truly appreciate. I, for some reason, understand this. I accept it. I accept people for what they like. I accept people for what they want to spend their money on. You know, if you want to go out there and I'm not even going to get into it, but like, I'm able to like accept people for what they like. But for some reason, a lot of people have a really hard time accepting luxury beauty, luxury fashion, you know, luxury this, luxury that, and it really offends people on a level that I'm still not understanding. And I mean, I get that some people, you know what, I've never met like a snobby fashion diva. I've never like come across that. I just think we really like the stuff and like we just want to be left alone by it. Like we don't want, you know, like we just want to do what we want to do. And I just feel like society is less accepting of a bougie fashion diva, and something that's got to stop. Something that has definitely got to stop. But definitely bullied for being so bougie about that kind of stuff. And like, I accept it and I just, you know, I don't care. That's why I started the channel. Because I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll start a revolution because I feel like people should just accept everybody for who they are, you know, and just back off, Sally, back off. Okay, the third time I was busted for being bougie, questioning whether or not my pink Chanel was real. This was my first, and I mean, I knocked it out of the park with it. This was my first luxury bag purchase in my entire life. I mean, I went for the gold, boo. I just said, fuck it, I'm getting the pink Chanel, okay? So I think I got it when I was in my 30s. When I first hit my 30s, I had this bag, right? Pranced around with it, so proud, bought it at Tyson's Corner Galleria in Washington, D.C., like, you know, a really bougie mall, like legitimate Chanel boutique. I looked at a ton of different, like that mall is like, they have multiple Chanel boutiques in it and it's just a really beautiful mall. So I straight up went in there, I bought the bag, I saved my money for it. Like I was so ready for this bag. The amount of research I put into purchasing a bag on this level was insanity. Bought the bag, brought it home, plastered it all over my social media, you know, and then I was asked by individuals if it was real, or they were asking me if the bag was real. I was like, are you insane? You think that I would show up on social media plastering a fake Chanel everywhere? Why on God? Whoa, like that offended me. That offended me because like, I was pissed. I was pissed because I bought the bag. It's a real bag. Chanel's are expensive, and for the authenticity of my bag to be questioned, first of all, aside from being expensive, that was a hit at me. You know what I mean? Like the audacity. You know, like, and I was pissed. That one pissed me off. That one was like, So obviously I have a whole video on my page somewhere. If you go look through my videos of my vlogs or something, like I have a video of me in the Chanel boutique purchasing my first Chanel bag. And like, obviously it's real. This baby cannot be replicated. And yeah, that one shook me, but that was one of the times that I was busting for being too bougie. My Chanel was accused of being fake. And after that, girl, she lost her sanity for a little bit. The fourth time I was bullied for being bougie. Oh, yeah. Some people, as I was saying before, they get mad at my lifestyle and they get mad at like just the things that I like and talk about and post about, and like it really bothers people to the core for some reason. And a lot of people that I used to be really close with, they backed away from me. They don't like me. We don't have a good relationship. And I think it's pathetic, to be honest with you, because I mean, at the end of the day, like I say, and I just repeatedly say, like, girl, like, people are gonna do what people are gonna wanna do. That's it. Like, people are gonna spend their money what they wanna spend their money on. But like I said before, sometimes things are okay to spend money on in society, and other times that it's not. And I definitely think the luxury community gets a really bad rap for no reason. Like, what's it to you if somebody wants to buy a bag and be extremely feminine and, you know, be flashy and, like, you know, just bathe in luxury skincare, and like, why is that not okay? You know, fashion is an art. Fashion, the materials, the fitting, the, you know, everything about it is just like, honestly, a whole vibe. It's an art, it's a lifestyle. It's a lot of women really like it, and I'm still sitting here like, it's okay. Like, I think when you're middle class, I mean, I'm just being real. Like, when you're middle class and you start investing in things that you like and in yourself, a lot of people have serious issues with that. And I definitely have been through it with, like, I've just been through it, and it's like, enough's enough already, Betty. Like, we need to let this go. And these people aren't real when I say their names, by the way. I'm just throwing random names out there. But, like, you gotta let it go, baby. You gotta let it go, because I'm gonna start coming at you for the stuff you like, and you're not gonna like it. You know what I mean? So why don't you back off and let me be a pink Chanel queen? Thank you, goodbye. Number 5, the last time I was bullied for being too bougie. Let me see. Hold on, I forgot. I wrote these down at night, and I, like, forgot. Okay. Oh, my dog shows! Okay, so, okay, here we go. You guys know I show my Redbone Coonhound named Legend, and see, homegirl, she showed up to dog shows in, like, Alice and Olivia leather flowing skirts. I wore my Chanel flats in the ring. I wore my Prada loafers in the ring. I was wearing IRO, like, tweed in the ring, and I was serving, okay, some serious stuff, right? And, like, I thought it was everything. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world, and I did not understand why this was not appreciated. Like, in my head, I'm like, they're like, you need to dress up for dog shows, and I'm like, beautiful. Here's a beautiful chiffon dress with birds on it, and it looks like it's flowing. Like, what, how does it get better, you know, in my head, right? And no, girl, apparently when you're showing animals, like, and to their credit, because your feet do get dirty, you know, because a lot of the venues, they're held, you know, they're held outside, they're held inside. I mean, you're working with dogs, live dogs. So, like, they say, in a way, the dog show community saved my luxury designer shoes, because I was just going to keep wearing them, because I have accrued a closet where, like, a lot of my shoes now are just designer, and I'm starting to dwindle at not designer shoes. So I got the wake-up call. I was made fun of. I genuinely was so confused, though. Like, I literally was like, I don't understand these people, because, so the big designer thing in the dog show world, and I'm not even spreading hate, because some of it I actually needed to know, but the suits are a big thing in the luxury designer world. No, the designer world of dog showing. St. John suits are like it. The double knitted St. John suits. They're stretchy, they're very expensive, but it's like a total thing. And I'm over here like, cause St. John isn't really like my thing, like my style. So, like, I was having a hard time with that. Like, nah, I'm not gonna buy St. John. I'm just gonna wear Oscar de la Renta, you know, instead. And, like, I just wasn't, well, the big one was I cared more about what I looked like than my dog. And that just simply wasn't true. Because if you know me and you know a fashion lover and a fashion diva, we're like little addicts. We're like, oh my God, like, yeah, like the Prada loafers for today. This is gonna be great. They're gonna compliment Legend beautifully. Like, in a diva lover's head, in a fashion person's head, we're thinking there's no greater honor than to wear the shoes with the dog. Like, I'm thinking like like I'm gonna like make Legend look so amazing. Like this is like the Pradas are on the floor with his paws, and it's like this glorious thing. Like I idolize fashion, obviously, and I just thought there was no greater compliment. Guys, just stay with me. There's no greater compliment for my dog than these shoes. And like later I found out, really it's all about comfort. Keep the Pradas for a date night. Or running errands like I do. But like, yeah, girl, like we gotta put the lug stuff down sometimes because we gotta be comfortable, we gotta get strides, and we gotta get this. But like, I was so inexperienced, I literally thought, I still think, actually, Morgan, don't go down this rabbit hole because you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Okay, guys, that's it. So yeah, I was made fun of, but thank God a couple good people were like, no, come here, you can't wear that, girl. This is what you need to wear. This is why. This, you know, because there's wearing, like, yeah, like you wear St. John suits, and it's like, but like, why? Well, people just like them. But why? Like for me, I always need a why, because it's not clicking. I always need that extra step. Like nobody wears Pradas because they're gonna get dirty and you can't get your stride in, and you really need like Mary Jane nylon Clarks. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop right there. Everybody, I love you. And as I always say, fashion positivity, skincare positivity, and just like freedom of whatever you want to purchase, no judgment positivity, because there's nothing that I dislike more. There is nothing more tasteless than somebody making fun of somebody else for the way they want to express themselves, because a lot of luxury lovers and fashion junkies, really, I've never met like mean people like that. Like they're not judging anybody else. At least I don't. I'm too busy focused on myself. Like we're too narcissistic in a way. Like I'm too into myself and the clothes and the quality of my skin than to worry about like what you're doing with your own stuff. Do I agree with it? Heck no. You know, no. But am I over here dwelling? No. Like I said, like I'm planning an outfit. I'm planning the next skincare product I'm gonna buy. Don't worry about what bougie people are doing. Worry about whatever it is that you like to do with your money are doing. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop. Oh my God, this is a really lighthearted, funny video, guys. Please don't take me serious either in this video, because sometimes I think people take me a little too serious on social media, and I'm like, if I wanted to be serious, I would not be acting. I would not be making a video talking about the 5 times I was made fun of for being bougie. That's not a really serious video topic if you think about it. Okay, love you guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Subscribe, like, comment, share this video with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.